Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Students, welcome to our new lesson of Mega Goal 4. Today, inshallah, we are going to take a new lesson on your book pages 30. And if we have a time, we can take page. So, my dear students, I want you to open your student book on this page, page number 30. As you see, okay, it's on Unit 2, the sporting life, 11, form, meaning, and function. Today, inshallah, we are going to explain a new role. As you see, the present perfect progressive versus present perfect simple. Okay. So, my dear students, before I start the new lesson, I want to ask you some questions related to tenses. Okay. I will show you two sentences on the screen. I want you to read them carefully and differentiate between them. I want to tell me what are the tenses of the two sentences and when we use these tenses. I want you to tell me the form and the use of the two sentences or of the verb in the two sentences. Okay. Okay. Now I want a student to start telling us the differences between them. Okay. At first, I want uh, to give the mic to Ibrahim Asaf. Ibrahim, طيب عبد الرحمن. Okay. Ahmed Zaki. Ahmed. Ahmed Zaki.
ايه يا استاذ.
Good afternoon, Ahmed. Ahmed, I want you to read these two sentences and differentiate between them. I want you to tell us what is the form and what is the use of each one.
Okay.
Okay, start.
I have been learning English for 3 years. I have attended 5 cross-country skiing events.
Uh, okay, what is the form of the first one?
لا، أنا بتعلم أنا بتعلم إنجليش من أنا بتعلم اللغة الإنجليزية من 3 سنين.
Ahmed, I don't want the meaning. I want to tell me what is the form, what is the tense of the first sentence.
Present perfect يا أستاذ.
Present perfect, simple or progressive?
Progressive.
Progressive. I want to tell us what is the form of the present perfect progressive. I want to tell your friends the form.
Okay. السبجكت بعد كده have or has كده been والverb plus ing.
Excellent. You wanted to say the present perfect progressive is have or has been and the verb ing as in the first example. Okay. Type. Now I wanted to tell your friends what is the form of the second sentence. The verb here in the second one. What is the form?
Present perfect.
Huh. Progressive or simple?
لا simple.
What is the form of the present perfect simple?
Subject plus have or has plus verb in past participle.
Excellent, excellent. You wanted to say this is the verb and the verb here in the past, the present perfect simple. Okay. And the present perfect simple is have or has, and the past participle. Okay, Ahmed, thanks a lot. Now I want to give the opportunity to another student to help you and complete to differentiate between the present perfect progressive and the present perfect simple. Let's give the mic to Anas Muhammad. Anas Muhammad Mustafa. اتفضل يا أنس.
يا أستاذ.
Anas, I want you to tell us what is the use of the present perfect progressive and what is the use of the present perfect simple.
Present perfect.
Yes.
Present perfect.
Huh,
دقيقة يا أستاذ بس.
okay.
البريزنت بيرفكت لما نتكلم يا أستاذ عن شيء بدأ في الماضي وما زال له تأثير في الوقت الحالي.
Okay, this is one of the use of the present perfect. Okay, what again?
present perfect برضو.
Yes.
آه، ده الأستاذ اللي أعرفه بس.
طيب, what about the present perfect progressive?
present perfect progressive.
Yes.
دقيقة. آه، لا أعرف يا أستاذ آسف.
طيب, okay. Thank you, Anas. Thanks a lot. Now I want to give the opportunity to another student. I want to give the mic to uh, Abdurrahman Walid. Abdurrahman Walid.
Yeah, mister.
Good afternoon, Abdurrahman.
Good afternoon, mister.
Abdurrahman, I want to tell us what is the use of the present perfect progressive and what is the use of the present perfect simple.
معلش يا مستر صوتك واطي أوي.
Uh, Abdurrahman, I want to tell us what is the form, what is the use of the present perfect progressive and what is the use of the present perfect simple.
اليوزز بتاعت البريزنت بيرفكت.
عندك present perfect simple وال present perfect progressive. I want the use of them. استخداماتهم او استخدامهم. نستخدمه when we have to use the present perfect progressive and when we have to use the present perfect simple. I want you to read, look carefully at the two sentences on the screen. And if you look at them carefully, you can differentiate between the present perfect progressive and the present perfect simple.
هو احنا البريزنت بيرفكت we can use the present perfect for something that starts in the past and continues in the present.
Okay, this is the present perfect simple.
مم.
Okay, what else?
ممكن نقول when we are talking about our experience up to the present.
Okay. Huh. Okay, what about the present perfect progressive?
Present perfect progressive.
Yes.
الجملة التانية صح؟
لا، هو لو present perfect progressive اللي هو the first one I have been
مم.
learning.
اوكي
وطبعا
اوكي.
زميلك كان قال لنا الفورم للزمن المضارع التام المستمر والفورم لزمن المضارع التام البسيط. So I want to tell us what is the use of the present perfect progressive.
We can use the present perfect progressive uh, in active that recently stopped or is still going on, or finishing أو finished action that um, لسه بتحصل، يعني ليها تأثير في الحاضر the present.
Okay, you wanted to say that if the action is related to the past and the future or the present, we use the present perfect progressive. طيب, okay, thank you, Abdurrahman, thanks a lot. Now, my dear students, before I explain or I differentiate between the present perfect simple and the present perfect progressive, I want to show you a video related to this role. I want you to watch it carefully, and after the video, we can complete explaining the lesson, okay? So, my dear students, I want you to pay attention and watch the video carefully. Now, my dear students, after watching the video, we can say we use the present perfect progressive tense. If we wanted to talk about an action that started in the past and has a connection with the present time, and the action may or may not have finished, and we can use the present progressive also when we want to say how long something has been happening. As you see in the first example, I have been learning English for 3 years. Here we want to say that he has been learning English for this period of time, for 3 years. So here we have to use the present perfect progressive. And the present perfect symbol, we have to use the present perfect symbol if we wanted to talk about how many things have been done. If you look carefully here at this example, I have attended five cross country skiing events. Here we wanted to say that I have attended five. This is the number of the cross country skiing events. If we wanted to say the number or how many, we have to use the present perfect symbol as I told you. Okay. Now, my dear students, I want to ask you some questions related to what I explained or I said. The first question is, as you see here, Spaces has visited his uncle 3 times a month. I want a student to look carefully at this sentence and to choose the right pronoun or subject pronoun to start this sentence. Huh. The student can give us the answer. Please raise your hand. يلا يا شباب كده، الناس اللي هي مستعدة للإجابة وإنها تشارك بعد ما شاهدنا الفيديو، بعد ما تناقشنا في بعض القاعدة اللي بتتعلق أو القواعد اللي بتتعلق بالمضارع التام البسيط والمضارع التام المستمر. يا ريت الناس تبدأ بقى تشارك وترفع يدها. I want you to choose the right subject pronoun to start this sentence. Okay, عبد الرحمن وليد اتفضل.
مستر.
Okay, عبد الرحمن, I want you to tell your friends what is the right pronoun here to start this sentence.
He.
Okay, he is the right answer, but I want to tell you your friends why. Why he?
Because has the pronoun and or has يعني دايما بيجي معاها he or she or it.
Okay, good. If we if in the sentence has, we have to use with it he or she or it and singular nouns. Okay, excellent. Okay, if I change have into has, sorry, if I change has into have, the right answer, if I say she or or he or they or it, and we can change his into their. What is the right answer now, Abdurrahman?
They,
They. Why?
because have takes the I or they or we or you.
Excellent, excellent. If there is has have in a sentence, as you see in the example, we have to use they, we, you, or any plural noun. ممتاز، برافو عليك يا عبد الرحمن. Thanks a lot. Now, my dear students, I want to tell you, if we find have in the sentence, we have to use I, we, you, they, or any plural noun. And if we find has in the sentence, we have to use he or she or it or any singular noun. Okay, now let's go to another example. Let's go to example number 2 or question number 2. Here I say, I have spaces playing tennis for 5 years. What is the right answer here? I have spaces playing tennis for 5 years. Huh. Who can give me the answer? I want a student to give us the answer, the right answer for this question. Type, I will choose a student to answer this question. Okay, Anas. Okay, ماشي.
I have been playing tennis for 5 years.
Excellent. Why Ben? Why not be am?
لأنه يلعب التنس من الماضي وآثاره لسه مكتملة لحد الآن، لأنه لسه يلعب تنس.
Excellent. Here we wanted to say the duration for playing tennis. So we have to use the present perfect simple or present perfect progressive. Huh. Hey, Anas.
أستاذ؟
So if we wanted to tell the duration of something, we have to use the present perfect simple or the present perfect progressive.
The present perfect progressive.
Excellent,
Progressive.
excellent, excellent. ممتاز، برافو عليك يا انس. Thanks a lot. ممتاز يا شباب، يا ريت الناس كلها تشارك كده زي زملائكم. برافو عليكم يا شباب. يبقى هنا احنا هنقول I have been playing tennis for 5 years, because here we wanted to tell the duration, so we have to use the present perfect progressive. And the present perfect progressive, as I told you, is have or has, and been, then the verb ing. Okay, let's go to another question. Question number 3. If you look carefully at this question, they space here in this company all their life. What is the right answer here to complete this sentence? Huh. Okay, let's give the mic to Badr Tariq. Badr.
أيوة يا أستاذ.
Badr, I want you to choose the right answer to complete this sentence.
they have been working here in this company all their life.
You wanted to say the answer is letter C?
Yes.
Okay, why?
لأن في they هذا قبله.
طب ما هو احنا في عندنا they، احنا قلنا they تاخد have زي ما احنا اتفقنا. اوكي مفيش مشكله. عندي 2 have، في have worked وفي have been working. ليه بالتحديد انا اخدت have been working؟ تعرف يا بدر؟
والله أستاذ ما أعرف الصراحة، بس هي أقرب جملة مناسبة.
ما هو احنا دلوقتي انت حضرت معانا الجزئيه اللي فاتت يا بدر؟
إيه.
طيب احنا كنا بنتكلم عن زمانين. what are these tenses؟ ايه هم الزمانين دول؟
إيش ها؟
احنا كنا بنتكلم عن two tenses. We were talking about two tenses. What are these two tenses؟ ايه هم الزمانين دول؟
present perfect ها؟
present perfect. طب ما احنا عندنا 2 present perfect، present perfect simple or present perfect progressive. صح كده؟ طيب
إيه.
الاختيار اللي انت اخترته، انت اخترت have been working. ده انهي زمن في الاثنين؟ present perfect simple ولا present perfect progressive؟
present perfect progressive.
Excellent, excellent. Because the form is have or has been and verb ing. تمام. طيب why we use the present perfect progressive here in this sentence؟ ليه اخترنا بقى المضارع التام المستمر في الجملة دي؟
لأنه في الجملة all their life يعني هي علامة على الاستمرار يعني.
اكسلنت باد، اكسلنت. شفت لما بنركز شويه الموضوع بيبقى بسيط وسهل وبنقدر نكتشف. ممتاز، برافو عليك يا بدر. يبقى because here in this example we say all and all express about that something is continuous. Something is continuous. So we have to use have been working the present perfect progressive. برافو عليك، ممتاز. لان all بتعبر عن الاستمراريه، استمراريه فتره الفعل او الشيء اللي بيحدث، فبنستخدم المضارع التام المستمر. برافو عليك يا بدر. Thanks a lot. برافو برافو. Okay, my dear students, now let's go to another question number 4. If we say how long spaces there. Have you working? Have you worked? Have you been working? Have worked? What is the right answer? What is the right answer for this question? Okay, let's give the mic to زياد عادل. تفضل يا زياد. زياد.
Yes.
Ziad, I want you to tell us what is the best answer or the right answer for this question.
How long? Is that C?
Okay, why C?
How long?
هي C فعلا صح، يعني it's a right answer. Okay, but why? I wanted to know the reason for choosing have you been working?
يصدق إن هي أقرب واحدة يعني.
For what?
إنها تكون مناسبة يعني.
اوكي، يعني مناسبه لايه؟ ما احنا عاوزين توضحها لنا اكتر، يعني هي اقرب واحده مناسبه لايه بالتحديد؟ ها.
والله والله ما ادري يا استاذ، بس هي اكثر واحده فيها.
طب انا هقربها لك شويه، هقربها لك شويه. If we ask about or using how long, we ask about the times or the duration.
ايش السؤال؟
لو احنا سألنا ب how long, if we asked with how long, we ask about the duration or the times.
duration او ايش؟
times.
اه duration السؤال.
Excellent duration. And I told you before, if we want to ask about the duration, we have to use the present perfect progressive. This is the reason for choosing this answer. هو ده السبب اللي اختيارنا الإجابة ديت بالتحديد، يعني لأن احنا بنسأل بهاو لونج عن الديوريشن اللي هي المدة. يبقى لما بنيجي نسأل عن الديوريشن المدة بنستخدم البريزنت بيرفكت بروجريسيف. But if we started the sentence with how many, we have to use the present perfect simple. اوكي؟ يعني لو انا لو غيرت دلوقتي يا شباب، لو غيرت دلوقتي long وخليتها many، قلت how many، يبقى how many مثلا how many years، هنقول كده how many years ورحت عامل spaces there، هتكون الإجابة الصحيحة إيه؟ ها في الأربعة. أنت معايا طبعا يا زياد؟
معك يس.
الجواب الصحيح أما أقول how many years وبعدين أقول there. What is the right answer now?
said A.
No, A is wrong answer because we can't use the verb ing with have. That's wrong. يعني ما ينفعش ان انا استخدم الفيرب ing مع have فقط كده، لازم يكون في been. ما فيش been طبعا، فبقول لي have you working. That's wrong. يبقى B مستبعدة نهائي. ها.
said نفسها سي. طيب
لا، هتبقى الإجابة الصحيحة هنا يا زياد، هتبقى الإجابة الصحيحة B، لأن إحنا دلوقتي بنتكلم عن how many times, how many years. If we wanted to ask about the times of something, we have to use present perfect simple. بنستخدم المضارع التام البسيط، والمضارع التام البسيط بيتكون من have وhas والpast participle، ولكن هو عشان سؤال فإحنا بنقول have you وبعدين أجيب الpast participle. Okay, thanks زياد, thanks a lot. تمام يا شباب, thanks a lot for your answers. Now, my dear students, I wanted to say today we have to differentiate between the present perfect progressive and the present perfect simple. As you see, if we look at page number 30, for meaning and function, we can find some things related to this lesson. We can say we use the present perfect progressive tense to talk about an action that started in the past and has a connection with the present time. And the action may or may not have finished. And we can use the present perfect progressive to emphasize the results of the action. Or to say how long something have been happening, but we use the present perfect symbol to say how many things have been done. And these are some examples, like examples I gave you to differentiate between the present perfect progressive and the present perfect simple. And if we want to use how long, we use how long with the present perfect progressive, because we ask about the duration of something, and we use for in the sentence, we use it to indicate the duration of the action. We can say for 2 months, for a year, for a long time. But if we use since in the sentence, we use it to indicate when the action began. يبقى في فرق طبعا بين for و since. لو استخدمنا for يبقى بنجيب معاها المدة، يبقى احنا بنتكلم عن المدة الزمنية اللي يستغرقها أي شيء. ولكن إذا استخدمنا since يبقى احنا بنتكلم عن بداية حدوث الشيء، البداية فقط. As you see here, since yesterday, since last June, since 2010. At the end, my dear students, I wanted to tell you, if we find all in the sentence, we have to use the present perfect progressive. As you see here, all day, all week, all month, all year, all my life. All here talk about the duration of the action, like for. Okay. Now, my dear students, I want you to look carefully at exercise A on the same page, page 30, and read the words in the chart below and find the sport that connects them. Complete the chart below with the name of the sport. يعني هنقرأ الكلمات اللي موجودة ونقول الرياضة اللي موجودة عندنا دلوقتي رياضة ايه. He gave us an example، يعني هو ادانا مثال زي ما انتم شايفين. goggles, swim hat, swimwear, flippers, pool. دي طبعا بتتعلق برياضة السويمينج. طيب I want a student to read the words on number 2 and give us the sport. اتفضل يا أحمد زكي. أحمد زكي. Please quickly, my dear students, because we have to finish the lesson in 3. اتفضل يا أحمد.
ايوه يا استاذ.
يا أحمد، الكلمات اللي موجودة عندنا في نمبر 2 اقراها وقول لنا إيه الرياضة اللي المفترض إن هو بيتكلم عنها هنا.
تاني يا استاذ، بس صوت حضرتك واطي.
يا أحمد, I want you to read the words and tell us what is the sport for these words. يعني من خلال الكلمات دي نقدر نعرف إيه هو بيتكلم عن أنهي رياضة. يا ريت بسرعة شوية.
اوكي، بورد، سي، swimwear, sail, wind, wind، هتبقى wind surfing استاذ.
excellent wind surfing. excellent، برافو عليك يا أحمد. thanks a lot. طيب محمد أحمد الشربيني، اتفضل يا محمد.
snow, slope, mountain, gloves, snow boots, skis. skiing.
skiing. excellent ممتاز، برافو عليك يا محمد. طيب نكتب اللي زملائكم قالوا يا شباب. دي أول رياضة. الرياضة الثانية اللي هو زي ما زميلكم محمد قال اللي هي skiing. excellent. Now I want another student to tell us which sport is number 4. يلا يا أنس بسرعة كده. أنس. أنس.
ايه يا استاذ؟
number 4 يا أنس.
تمام. ترينر، نت، بول، راكت، شورت.
يلا يا أنس، تبقى رياضة إيه؟
الراكت يا استاذ؟
لا، هتبقى رياضة التنس. هتبقى رياضة التنس. أوكي.
التنس.
هتبقى رياضة التنس. وطبعا نمبر 5 هتبقى اللي هو بوكسينج. نمبر 5 هتبقى البوكسينج. ان خلاص كده يعني الوقت يعتبر انتهى. بوكسينج. Now, my dear students, I'd like to thank you for your answers, for your participation, and for your attendance. Thanks a lot. Now, I want to tell you, you have to answer exercise B. I want you to compare your answers in exercise A with a partner. Okay? Thanks a lot and goodbye.